A portion of this live stream is sponsored by StreamYard. If you've been thinking about live streaming lately and don't know where to begin, turn to the experts in StreamYard. Trust us, we use it, so why shouldn't you? Sign up for StreamYard through us. Use the special link down below in the description section and get a 14-day free trial with no credit card required to sign up. So please, click the special link down below in the description section and sign up for StreamYard today. StreamYard, for the most professional live streams ever. What's going on? Welcome to The Bottom Line, your home for reaction videos, interviews, live streams, sports talk, and more. Jimmy Finizzi with you, and we got a whole freaking party up in here today, people. I've got my entire crew, OG Andrew, Kim Moisa, aka Isles Girl 3, Jersey Joe, and former co-host Neil Villapiano. I don't know where the hell my current co-host is. He's probably slacking off, but that's beside the point.
Off, man. This is bull.
Missing out.
Already starting off on a high note.
Talk about Vegas getting bounced in the first round. That's why he's not here.
Wow.
Yeah, because they're missing.
No amount of long-term IR is going to do anything for that team.
That's because Vegas is missing the effects of Ryan McGill on their defense.
Oh my lord. Oh. He went there. My god. Already off to a fiery start. But on that note, seriously though, how's everybody doing? It's been a hot minute.
Doing well, Jimmy. I am ready to rock with this Play Devils team, man. Can't wait.
That's good to hear, Andrew. Kim, it's been a while since we spoke with you. How you been?
We made fucking playoffs. It took all 82. We're here.
It took all 82 games, but you made it.
We're here to annoy the shit out of Subban. Anyone who comes at us, we're ready to annoy you.
Oh my lord.
Kim, can I say thank you, Pittsburgh?
Oh well, yeah.
No. It's thank you, Blackhawks.
Yeah, that is a fair point. That's a fair point. Neil, what's going on, my boy? It's always nice to chat with you as well.
I'm doing well, man. I'm ready to, as my sweatshirt says, raise hell. I'm super excited to be part of these playoffs, man. I'm so antsy about it because I'm still, I have to sit here for another 24 hours before puck drop. But I'm super thrilled to just be having the opportunity to watch Devils playoff hockey again for the first time in 5 years. I can't tell you how pumped I am. And, of course, going up against your hated rivals in the New York Rangers, you couldn't write a better script to kind of start the first round of the playoffs. So, yeah, I'm doing well, and I'm, like I said before, super excited to talk some Devils hockey and get ready for Devils playoff hockey.
Should be a hell of a series for sure. And, of course, Jersey Joe, my guy, nice to have you back on the show. How you doing?
I'm doing good, everybody. It's just a beautiful, awesome Sprummer day in Ocean Grove.
Sprummer day. Hey, that's a new word for the dictionary to submit. I like it.
Only in Jersey.
Yeah, pretty much. I see we have our former guy, Matt Lutz, in the chat. It is time indeed, my friend. Glad to see that you are doing well and that you've been hitting the gym. That's also very nice to hear. Keeping up with your physical health. Much appreciated. But, guys, we got a whole lot of hockey to talk about and very little time to do it. So let's just jump right into the swing of things. We're going to get to the Eastern Conference a little later. But we're going to start with the Western Conference. We're just going to go over each series, give our keys to each series, and we're also going to give our predictions. And I just want to say this right off the bat. One of my picks may make a certain fan base angry, but more on that later. But let's go to the Western Conference really quick.
Jimmy's got Seattle going to the Cup Final. That's what's going on here. They're going to pull some Vegas garbage this year and go to the final.
You wish. And look who decided to freaking show up to the party if he can get his freaking video working here. There he is. Where the hell have you been, my boy? You're slacking off on us.
Where are you?
That's basically his version of saying don't ask. I'm sorry, Austin. I cut you off. What did you say?
Jesus Christ.
That's what he said.
Leave me alone.
That's what he said. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. All right. So let's start in the Western Conference, guys. First series we're going to look at here is Stars versus Wild. Now, to be honest with you, I really am not that intrigued by this series, only because of the fact that I really do not trust Minnesota at all, given their recent playoff history. I mean, granted, they did win a series against Colorado a few years ago, but granted, that was a few years ago. This is the present day we're talking about. I just think that Dallas is going to be the better team. I think they're much better offensively. And as far as goaltending is concerned, I mean, Marc-Andre Fleury, I mean, give him credit, this is what, 16th or 17th consecutive year going to the playoffs, but let's face it,
Disagree.
he's old as hell. I really don't trust him at this point in his career, but, you know, I just don't trust Minnesota. They've been berated by injuries all year long, but I guess I'll just go around the horn here. I'm going to start with our former co-host to my bottom right here, Neil, and I just want to ask you, what's your biggest key to this Dallas and Minnesota series?
The biggest key for me is the man that they call Otter, and that's Jake Ottinger, the goaltender for the Dallas Stars. I mean, this kid is going to be somebody that could very well win a Vezina Trophy at some point in his career. He was the backbone last year for Dallas. I mean, if it wasn't for him having an unbelievable Game 7, they would have lost that series much sooner than they did. The fact that they went 7 was because of Jake Ottinger. So to me,
agreed.
Just like in a lot of these series, goaltending is going to be the biggest thing that I'm going to be looking for. And this one is no different because, like you said, Jake Ottinger. And then, again, with Minnesota, there's a lot of question marks. Do they go with Fleury? Do they go with Philip Gustafsson, who is coming off playing a really good stretch over the last 2 months, and basically was the sole reason that the Minnesota Wild got in the playoffs because of how well he played over that stretch. So that's going to be the biggest thing for me. So, yeah, I would say Jake Ottinger is the guy that I'm going to be looking at the most because this is a series that he should win, and this could be a series where he could very well steal a game or two in Minnesota with how, just how balanced of a goaltender he is and how well he plays the position.
Kim, what about you?
I mean, you stole it out of my mouth. It's big. It's so big in the playoffs. It's such a big thing. I don't know how people feel about this. I agree with your points, but I'm full team Minnesota here. Only because of a certain coach behind the Dallas bench. And you know what? You were talking about Ottinger, how he's going to play, stealing series. Let's hope DeBoer doesn't ruin him. Let's hope DeBoer doesn't freaking ruin him. And put too much pressure on his ass. Because I'm telling you now, for Dallas to fall, I'm putting it on DeBoer's shoulders.
Oh yeah.
That's an extremely fair point. I can't argue that.
I just think, you know what? He's done it in the past. Devils.
Vegas.
Ouch.
Also Vegas. Just pointing that out. And San Jose.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Come running. It's gonna be that guy. So, and you know what? You guys know how I feel about DeBoer.
Right.
Kim is the number one fan of Pete DeBoer in the NHL.
Yeah.
So my money is slapping on Minnesota. Just come on, please. And I'm Team Fleury all the way. And you know what? It is problematic with Fleury. I wonder if they do start Gustafsson because a big problem when he left, why they Pittsburgh let him go in the first place to Vegas was because of his playoff performance. For some reason, most players when they go into playoffs, they bloom, they blossom, they come full speed ahead. The problem with Fleury is that they called him the choke master. For some reason, in the playoffs, he was just was not there. With Vegas, of course, I think he did a much better job. But I wonder if he's still got a little bit of that in him where the playoff performance isn't there, and we see Gustafsson.
Austin, are you Team Fleury by any chance here? Seem to be having some connectivity issues with Austin. Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh boy.
That's basically his version of saying no, he's not. Oh man, Austin, fix your damn internet. It's not working for us here.
Hot take in the group chat.
Wait, what's that?
I'm trying.
I think he's also
So
delayed
you know
as
where I
well.
stand. I put it in the group chat.
You put it in the group chat.
Well,
Okay, great, fantastic, Austin. Well, guess what? None of us are in the
these
group
guys
chat.
don't know.
Oh my god.
And he's gone.
Okay, all right, go to Joe.
All right,
What
yeah,
is your key?
Joe. What about you? What's your key to this series? While Austin fixes his internet
About
problems,
Minnesota?
quote unquote.
About Minnesota versus Dallas?
Yes.
That is?
Yeah.
Yes.
I honestly see Philip Gustafson stealing the spotlight away from Marc-Andre Fleury.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, actually, no, that's not.
Wow.
Excuse me, Neil.
He's going there.
Excuse me, Neil. This is the time where young stars make their names known and heard. And this is the time where Philip Gustafson, he made it very hard for a very deep Devils team to score on him in the Prudential Center. It was a freaking goalie matchup, and he's one of the best expected goals goaltenders in the league for a good darn reason. And Fleury may not have to play as many games. If they go hybrid style and they rely on the offense of, let's say, Kaprizov and a couple other guys here and there, they will be just fine. But Dallas might get ahead of themselves and might run into tough goaltending.
Can we also establish the fact that Minnesota played a lot better after Kaprizov got hurt?
Yeah.
Just wanted to make that point very clear.
That is kind of a fair point. Andrew, I'll get to you in a sec, I promise. But Austin, you mentioned something about a hot take in our group chat. You want to share it with the rest of the people that don't know what you said?
Oh, the fact that Boldy's going to carry the Wild? Yeah.
What?
I can see that.
Matt Boldy's gonna carry the Wild out of the first round. All right, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's going to happen, I'm telling you.
All right.
It's not that hot of a take. Matt Boldy's had a tremendous year.
No, he has.
Right.
Absolutely.
Played with Jack Hughes
That is. I did forget about that actually.
and Trevor Zegras.
That is very true.
One of the best birth years of that team. But anyways, back to the playoffs.
Yes, back to the topic at hand here. Andrew, you're next, my guy.
I don't have much input on this series, but all I can say is this could go either way. Like it could go on to either Minnesota or like on to the other Stars. It could be. I mean, it doesn't even matter what happened this season. It's a whole new what am I trying to say? Like a
Whole new season.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's another season 2.0. So anything can happen. I mean, I don't know a lot about both of these teams, but all I can say is we'll see how it goes.
That's fair enough. So with that being said, who's everybody's pick in this series? Austin, since you had the hot take, who are you picking to win this series? Although I think I know where you're leaning towards.
Of course I'm going Minnesota.
In how many games?
I'll give them 5.
Minnesota in 5. Sheesh.
Really?
Now that's a hot take right there. Now that's a hot take. All right.
I bet.
All right. So Austin's got Minnesota in 5. Let me write that down, actually.
Yeah, go ahead and write that down. That way when it happens, I can be like, I told you so.
I mean, to be fair, when you've gotten a hot take right in hockey, you've nailed it on the head. So I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt on this one, but we'll see. Kim, what about you? What's your pick?
Minnesota.
Wow. Wow. Without hesitation. All right.
She said before that she was rocking with Minnesota, so like.
Fair enough.
Pure bias. I want DeBoer out of the playoffs.
You both.
Fair enough. But Minnesota in how many games?
This is, you know what? giving it just like an actual hockey fan perspective, this is gonna go back. I'm gonna say it goes all 7.
Minnesota in 7. All right. That's not a bad take.
Okay,
Neil?
okay.
Dallas in 6.
Dallas in 6.
Dallas
All
in
right, I
6.
like it.
Upset.
Joe?
Minnesota in 7. Matthew Boldy game-winning goal over Columbus 5-0.
Everybody's riding Minnesota. Andrew?
Minnesota in 6.
Oh my goodness! Wow, everybody's riding Minnesota. You know what?
No, except me.
Except
Everybody. Don't include me with that.
except for me too. Wait, what, Austin?
I said we know how this goes. Neil always has to be different than the rest of us.
Wow.
Hey, Austin, do me a favor and be quiet.
Wow. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Neil, I agree with you on the team, but not with the amount of games. I don't trust Minnesota at all. Dallas in 5.
Oh my God. Okay, that's also disrespectful.
How's that disrespectful? I said Dallas was the better team.
5. All right, bet.
I said Dallas was the better team. How's that disrespectful?
Because you said in 5 games.
Oh my God.
That's
Whatever.
ridiculous.
Whatever. Next series, we're talking Western Conference right now. Next series, we got Oilers and the Kings.
Oh, okay.
This ought to be very interesting because you got Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, probably 2 of the best players in the NHL right now, against a very old Anze Kopitar and the LA Kings, who the Kings really surprised me this year. I thought the Kings were going to be absolute trash, and now all of a sudden they're a 3 seed in the playoffs, so they really exceeded my expectations here.
Can I take first on this one?
Yeah, go ahead, Austin.
Good, because this comes to the matter of our good buddy Corpusalo.
Oh my God.
Oh jeez, Austin.
So in other words, what you're saying is you're betting on the Kings to ride on Jonas Corpusalo to carry them out of the first round. Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is the Kings are gonna lose.
Oh, they're going to lose. Okay, all right, okay. So you're picking the Oilers.
Corpusalo is not very good.
Wait, what?
What?
Playoff Corpy is not good whatsoever. Sure, he had the one game that went to fucking 6 overtimes, but other than that, there's nothing else he's done.
Ouch. Ouch.
You could take the player.
So then,
you can't take Columbus out of the player.
So Austin, if you're saying that, how many games do you have Edmonton winning in this series?
5.
5. Wow. All right.
Wow.
You know what? At least you're giving the Kings 1 game. I will give you that.
This is the same matchup we had in round 1 last year, and it went 7.
Fair enough. Actually, I'm ignoring the comments section here. I apologize. Yeah, we know where you stand, Matt. You're going Minnesota, and apparently, according to you, I'm smoking something. I don't give a crap what you say, Matt. I'm riding with Dallas. I don't care what you say, my boy. So, I'm still sticking with Dallas in 5. You can't change my mind. But anyway. But, Austin, you have Edmonton in 5. Kim?
This series... Listen, I've seen the Oilers shit the bed against, like, the worst teams in the NHL.
Yeah.
I have seen them fall apart. And this is the team with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and all that. But a big downfall for the LA Kings here was getting rid of Quick.
Yeah, I still don't get why they did that. That was really dumb.
Quickie in the playoffs is a different Quick.
Absolutely.
And you know what? He's right. Like, Corpusalo.
Corpusalo.
I'm just saying, but it's not like it's like that much better with like Campbell on the other side. And then you got Nurse. You know what?
Fair enough.
I feel like defensively the Kings are a little bit better, and offensively, the Oilers are better. It's going to be this weird goalie matchup. I don't know how to feel about it, but my instinct is going to go towards Oilers. It's just instead of being 5, it's going to take them longer because they know how to shit the bed. I'm going to say 6.
So Oilers in 6. All right, I like it. Neil?
Jack Campbell is a steaming pile of shit.
Oh my God!
First of all, let's start with that.
Wow.
He came from Toronto. Okay, he came from Toronto, where he, was a big reason that they blew a 3-1 or lead, whatever the garbage was against the Habs.
Yeah.
Number 2, he was pretty bad most of this season, to the point where everybody wanted Stuart Skinner to win the Calder Trophy this year. Stuart Skinner. They still have not figured out the goalie problem. They can throw as much money as they want at many forwards, but they still haven't figured out the most important position in the game. Now, with that being said, I do agree with both Austin and Kim. Korpisalo, not very good. As I mentioned before, you can take the player out of Columbus, but you can't take the Columbus out of the player.
Fair
And
enough.
that's what I stand with this.
Agree.
Now, the Kings defense, very solid. I think the young forward group of LA is going to give the Oilers some problems. But I think as the series progresses, the Oilers' overall offensive play is going to take over. I'm also going to go with the Oilers in 6 games.
All right, so Oilers in 6 for Kim and Neil. Austin has Oilers in 5. Joe?
Oh, don't get me started.
It's like he doesn't even want to pick this series. Like, he's so disgusted.
From a Devils
Who hates this
point,
series?
Edmonton couldn't even hold a freaking lead against us, and yet we
Wow.
tried in our own barn. And I will say this: as much as I don't like the Kings, I like Quentin Byfield enough, and they got plenty of firepower. And Jonas Korpisalo lucks out in the first round, and then shits the bed in the second round.
All right.
So
All right.
I'm picking Kings in 7.
Kings in 7.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's last year. I
Both
like
teams.
All right. All right,
like
so
it.
we have one going the other way. Andrew?
I'm going with Oilers in 7.
Oilers in 7. All right. That's
Last
fair.
year.
That's fair.
It could be back and forth.
That's fair enough.
That's what I would like to see, a back and forth series.
That's what it
Fair
was
enough.
last year.
Same with all of us. That's why I do agree. Oilers in 7. This series is going the distance. I mean, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, I think are just going to be too much for the Kings to handle. So give me Oilers in 7. So Joe, you are the only one who was picking the Kings. So it's 5 against 1. So
picking
let's
the
see how that
outlier.
goes.
I'm picking the outlier.
All right. Hey,
Joe is
nothing
a fan
wrong
of
with
the
that.
outlier.
What's that?
Nothing wrong with that.
I said, Joe, you're a fan of the outlier.
Fair enough.
knows
All
that?
right. Next series. Austin, we're going to Vegas.
Okay.
Golden Knights
Okay, I'm
and
listening.
the Jets. Me personally, I think this is a one-sided series, but I want to hear what Austin has to say first, since this is your team, my boy.
Do I have to?
Yes, it's your team!
He's going to say Vegas in 4. Watch. Go ahead, Dawson. I know you're thinking it too. Say it.
See, here's the key component of the series. Here's the key component to the series.
No, seriously, go ahead, Austin. Seriously.
The key component to the series is Mark Stone.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I happen to
That's
agree.
literally all you have to say.
Say that.
With them activating Stone today, that's the key to the game.
LTIR.
And I said it in the group chat. With us activating Stone, we were more than likely make conference finals.
Yeah, yes, no, you did say that. You did say that, yes.
And that's unless the injury bug continues to bite us in the ass. We have gone through 5 separate goalies this year because of the injury bug. And there's just something that tells me it's not done with yet. Sure, we have LT. Sure, we have Hill. Sure, we have Bressois. But that won't help if we continue to get injured.
No,
And yes,
it's a fair argument.
I do want to say Vegas in 4, but I know it's not going to happen.
Fair enough.
I honestly think the Jets are going to give us a run for our money, and it's going to be Vegas in 6.
Vegas in 6. Wow. All right. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I like
you're being fair. I appreciate that, because you are right. Injuries have plagued Vegas all year, especially with the goalies. And you know what? That's definitely going to be the biggest question mark for Vegas in this series. Mark Stone coming back is massive. Massive for them. But you are right, Austin. I do agree with you. Goaltending is going to be a major issue. So you have Vegas in 6. I appreciate you being fair. Kim?
I was gonna say the big part about Stone coming back. That is a huge part of that team, bringing them together. I was gonna make the point about the injury bug. You know what? This as much as great as Stone's coming back. You're talking about like this guy has been paper, skin, and glass bones. What does he get hurt again? That's a big question. Does maybe the Jets do something a little sneaky like the Rangers and aim for a player? Sorry, I had to put that in there.
God dang it.
I'm glad she put that in
Like,
there.
you know what? This is a team. Their power plays are almost evenly matched. Their face-off percentage goes a little in Vegas' favor, but PK goes in Jets' favor. So it's this is a really good balance between the two teams. Jets, I know with the Jets haven't beaten the Islanders in I think like 4 to 5 years, something maybe even longer. They don't like that, like a big defensive team. Just fun facts for you guys. And you know what? I think something that sways me in the Vegas favor is the pickup of Quick. Like I said before, with the Kings getting rid of Quick, I think he's a great playoff guy. Yes, it's been tough with them, like goaltender wise, but I think that was a great pickup for them, with especially all the injuries and things that they've been dealing with.
I agree.
I'm gonna go Vegas in 6.
Vegas. All right. So both Austin and Kim have Vegas in 6. Neil?
Well, there's one guy that nobody has mentioned yet, and that is the man between the pipes on the other side, and that's Connor Hellebuck, who is a top 5 goaltender in the league. And if you look at the last couple of years when the Jets have been in the playoffs, there have been many a times where he single-handedly stole them a game or two in a series. Like I look back to when they had that run a couple of years, about 5 years ago, when they got that run to the conference finals. Who was the biggest reason they got there? It was Connor Hellebuck, playing out of his mind.
No, you're right.
Phenomenal year. This is a guy that I feel like people don't talk about enough because he plays in a very small market in Western Canada, in Manitoba. But I think as much as I would love to go with the underdog and saying that Connor Hellebuck is going to steal the series, I just think that because of the lack of scoring and the lack of consistent play from this Jets team, despite Rick Bowness being their coach, who I think is a very good coach in his own right, I think this is actually going to end up being a short series. I think I'm going to go with Vegas in 5. I think that it's a short series only because of the fact that I don't believe in the Jets in the terms of having enough scoring power. They do have, obviously, Blake Wheeler, Mark Scheifele, Nikolai Ehlers, Pierre-Luc Dubois. They have a lot of really good guys, but most of them lack consistency, and that's going to be a key for me. Also, injuries as well, because Nikolai Ehlers dealt with an injury this year. Mark Scheifele was hurt for a while. Blake Wheeler was hurt for a while. Pierre-Luc Dubois does not give a flying crap about playing for the Winnipeg Jets. He never has. The fact that he's still there is hilarious to me, but he'll eventually be in Montreal at some point. But I just think that Vegas is going to just bombard them. I think that's really what you're going to see. Even if Mark Stone wasn't playing, I'd still pick Vegas in 5. I think just Mark Stone getting back in the lineup and being fully healthy, I think just adds another level. And I will say this: I think starting Jonathan Quick in the playoffs will be the smartest thing for Vegas. I don't think starting Laurent Brossoit, who has had a really solid year, please do not get me wrong about that, but I think Jonathan Quick, as Kim pointed out earlier, playoff Quick is a different type of Jonathan Quick. As a Devils fan, and as 2 other Devils fans in here know from 2012, which granted that was over a decade ago, when Jonathan Quick is on his game, even last year.
No need to remind me of that either, but please continue.
Even last year against the Oilers, they went 7 games. The Kings went 7 games with Edmonton. Why? Because Jonathan Quick was phenomenal in that series. There's nothing that tells me that he won't have another really strong postseason, and I think it would be wise for Vegas to go with Quick to start in the playoffs. That's the way I look at it. But I'm going to go with Vegas in 5.
Definitely agree with you there. Joe?
I'm going against Winnipeg 4-0.
You're calling a sweep? Jeez, boy! Wow!
I'm going for it. I mean,
Dude,
despite
you realize that will be Austin's dream come true if they pull a sweep?
Okay, hear me out.
Go ahead.
Despite Vegas losing him to New Jersey, being Ryan McGill, you're going to have a very veteran-laden team. You got freaking Jack Eichel. You got a young netminer, Logan Thompson, in that. And you just got Williamson. I mean, those guys, they all been around the corner. They learned from guys like Eric Holla. They know how to win. And Winnipeg, to me, just every time they get into the first round or the second round, they just shit the bed for me. And I'm like, how are you supposed to win a cup in this province? And even with the best goaltender, they don't have enough to suffice it.
Right.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I can't
Joe,
necessarily disagree, but damn, a sweep.
No.
Was
Bro,
not expecting that.
Joe said, and I'll give him credit for it, he said they're getting playoff experience from what they learned playing with Eric Holla.
Hell yeah.
Putting that out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
I
veteran,
like
dude.
that. So, like,
No, he is.
So that's good news for the Devils as well.
Yes.
Take that.
He played with Boston as well.
I know
That is
he
true.
did.
Andrew?
Vegas in 6.
Vegas in 6. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I think we all agree with this series. I'm going to say Vegas in 7. I think this series is going to be tighter than everybody thinks. I'm saying 7. I'm
Damn.
saying 7.
Hey, Jimmy, what did you smoke before this?
That's crazy.
I thought Austin would be way more like
Andrew, give me a phone call when my prediction happens. Then we'll see who's talking.
Ain't gonna happen, bub.
You got a deal, bro.
I'm only messing around, but no, seriously, I do think this series is going to be a lot closer than everybody thinks. Give me Vegas in 7. I still think Vegas is the better team, but I think Connor Hellebuck is going to give them a lot of problems. So that's why I think 7.
Disagree on the defense side of Winnipeg.
Fair enough. All right.
They have no defense.
That's
enough.
exactly why I have a sweet Neil.
Okay, and that's
But you called him crazy for saying a sweep. So why am I the crazy one?
because you always are.
Wow.
Bird.
I see how it is. Anyway, last series in the Western Conference, then we got to move to the East.
Yeah, we got
Avs and Kraken. I think we all know where everybody lies here.
I got you right now.
Go ahead, Austin.
Avs in 4.
What? Now you call a sweep. Now you call a sweep. All right. Kim?
Unless Matty
Avs
Rainier
in 4.
decides to do some magic shit, it's Avs in 4.
But you will.
Kim, what did you say? I'm sorry.
Avs in 4.
Wow.
Ooh.
Damn. Without hesitation.
Avs got the injury bug as well. I think Landy's out. Landy's out for the rest of the year, right?
He might be, honestly, he might be done for his career, if I'm being real with you.
Yeah, which is a
play.
shame. It's a real shame.
Well, he won a cup, so there's that.
There you go.
Despite all the injuries and fire, they still got first in the damn league, in the West. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So but I don't know. It's just personally, I think they still got it. They're still gonna kick some ass. And it's I don't know. Seattle. I love Jordan Eberle, but I'm seeing my old teammates win cups. So
Wow. Wait! Hold on a bit. Hold on, Austin. Before we continue, Matt, what the hell are you smoking, my guy?
7?
No. Hold on, Matt. You called me crazy, and I was smoking something for picking Dallas against your Minnesota Wild, and you say Kraken in 7. Who's the crazy one?
Wow.
Can I just say that Matthew Lutz is nuts?
God dang it.
With that.
It's not gonna happen.
Real
Look at
piano.
Seattle's goaltending.
Matt, I'm sorry. We love you, but no. I'm sorry. Anyway, Neil.
Well, I'm going to be a little bit more respectful to Seattle and say they're only going to lose in 5.
Just a little more respectful?
Only in 5. You know what? The Kraken. Here's how it's going to happen, right? They're going to somehow win Game 1, and everyone's going to flip out. No, just hear me out. They're going to flip out, and then Colorado's just going to roll the rest of the way. How often do we see that? How often do we see the underdog team win the first game? Everybody loses their mind, thinks that the sky is falling, and then the better team wins.
That's a big reason why. Because Game 1s are so important in a series.
Yes.
And
they are.
I did the math on the last 5 years on the Islanders playoff series, and 66.6% of the time that the 66.7% of the time the Islanders won the first game in the series, they won the series.
Hey Joe, that statistic that even you didn't come up with.
Shots fired.
I know you like shooting shots, but why aren't you drinking some vodka?
I'm gonna be drinking vodka. I drink wine. You know?
Joe. Don't you know he's got his own brand of wine?
Yeah, you can whine all about it all he wants.
Oh,
wow! Bad joke.
But
Joe, I shouldn't even let you pick this series because of that joke, but I'm gonna let you anyway.
No, please let him. No, please let him. Please.
Go ahead, Joe. In all seriousness, what's that?
Seattle will win their 2 home games, and that'll be it. Because Matty Beniers, Ryan Donato, and Jake McCabe will have their 2 best games, and that's it.
So wait. Did you just say Seattle? I misheard you. Did you say Seattle's winning the series or just the 2 games?
Avs in 6.
Oh, Avs in 6. Okay, I'm sorry. Avs in 6. I apologize.
2 home games.
Okay, I apologize. I misheard. Andrew?
I give Seattle a tiny taste of playoff history, but I think Avs will win in 5.
Avs in 5. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I think we...
Jimmy, be careful what you're about to say. Be very careful what you're about to say.
I was going to say Avs in 6. What the hell's wrong with you?
I want to know which goaltender you guys think are going to steal games here.
Martin Jones.
What the hell?
Hot garbage.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. Austin's still butthurt from 2019 when Martin Jones stole Game 6 in Vegas in the first round.
I care less about Martin Jones. I'm just letting you know how I feel about this year. Seattle's
I know. I'm just
hot garbage.
Yeah, but
It's
just
fair.
shout out to the Kraken, man. Second year makes the playoffs. Let's go.
But yeah,
okay, I really don't care about Seattle making the playoffs in their second year.
Dude, forget Arizona. Austin Matthews is going to leave the Leafs for the Kraken.
oh my lord.
That's really
That'd be beautiful.
Oh my god.
No. There's not a person in this room that wouldn't like to see that low key.
I would love to see that.
Low
No,
key.
honestly,
I mean,
It'd be weird.
it would be, but
It'd be weird, but it'd be awesome at the same time.
no,
I
yeah.
Arizona, just so because everyone shits on Arizona, Matthews
True.
going there, and then suddenly they're like, "Oh shit, they're like a team now."
I mean, everybody shits in Arizona. I wonder why.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know
Figure
what?
that one out.
You
I don't know.
Such arena
Maybe-
difficulties. I share my heart with Arizona. Okay, they deserve much more love and respect. Hockey can be played in the desert. Screw you guys. Screw you.
They moved from Winnipeg and have struggled since they got there.
Yeah.
How many
Thank
more
you.
decades of this
Thank
crap do
you.
you have to go through?
Thank
and now
you.
we're talking about going back to Atlanta. Why does this league never learn from its own mistakes?
It's all
Because it's
about
all
the
about the
money
money.
and the
Yes,
capital.
They play in a 5,000-seat stadium. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
literally,
cool, though.
you move from a
That's
15,000
cool,
seat arena to now a
That's
college
cool.
arena. Like, what are you
Hold on, so
doing?
that's cool.
Oh yes, Tempe.
Mullet
Now you
Arena.
got Marty Walsh speaking up for the players, which is good.
it looks like they're on their way out. So
I
anything.
am. You know what? I'm
Thank you.
behind that Arizona Coyotes fan base. I'm behind them.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, we're all in agreement on the Avs, except for some reason Matt, who is apparently on crack. But I digress there. Anyway,
Bad
He's
joke.
got,
He's on crack.
bro, Matthew's got crack for the Kraken, my guy. Like, that's what we're going for here.
He's not,
no, Matt, listen. In all seriousness, Matt, we know you go for the underdog, which is totally fine. But I totally disagree with you when it comes to the Kraken winning this series.
All of
But
us
that's
do.
beside the point. Let's move on to the East. Yes, Austin, go ahead.
I was gonna say QZ's got to sell to somebody during the offseason.
Oh, brother.
Wow. Anyway, on that note, on to the East. We're going to start a little different in the East here. Kim, we'll get to your Islanders later.
No. We will start with the Islanders, thank you.
You want me to start with the Islanders? All right,
Yes.
fine. We'll go with the Islanders then.
Yeah.
Islanders, Hurricanes.
What are you gonna say?
Oh,
I have a hot take for the Islanders series, so leave me alone.
Hold off on that hot take for. Hold off on that for a minute, Neil. Austin, I want to hear what you got to say. Actually, you know what? No. We'll go to the Islanders fan first. Kim, what do you think?
Thank you.
What do you think?
Of course, right? Of course. But anyway, please go ahead.
He's obviously going for Carolina.
Ilya Sorokin, Matthew Barzal is coming back, baby. He's here for game 1. He's back in the first line. Bo Horvath chemistry with Andersley. Bring it! Bring it every day! It's coming back. Ilya Sorokin should be Vezina winner. We're winning the series, baby. We're coming for you. We're winning game 1 tonight. We're gonna win game 1. We're gonna win it in Raleigh. It's gonna be the quietest arena in all the NHL tonight. We're gonna show up, baby.
Oh, God.
Our meetup groups are better than everyone's. We're gonna be there loud and proud. You're gonna hear "Let's Go Islanders" chants on that third period.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot to process. So, how many games, Kim?
I do say like 6 or 7, but
So Islanders in 6. All right. Hey, you know what? I get it. You're the Islander fan. I get it. I am giving them a fair chance in this series. I will say that, but I'll get to my pick later. Austin?
Freddie Anderson in 7.
Wow, Canes in
Anderson.
7. All right.
Yeah,
So Canes in 7. All right, I see how it is.
Wait, are you talking about the Freddie Anderson who has been semi-dog shit?
Oh, shoot. Ouch.
Oh, and by the way,
about
Austin, he's not even starting game 1, my friend.
Wait. No, wait. Who is?
Antti Ranta, the smart.
Oh, my Lord.
Antti Ranta's starting game 1, which I really don't care.
Of course you don't care. You're not a fan of either team.
Fair. But
I'm here for Freddie Anderson. That's it.
all right, so Austin has the Canes in 7. Kim is the Isles in 6. Neil, you want to give your hot take now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, I love this series. This is my second favorite series of the first round, other than, obviously, the one we'll talk about later.
Right.
And here's the thing. I low-key wanted to play the Islanders in the first round because I wanted this between me and Kim. I wanted this. I want this for 7 games. I want that. It would be so much fun. And it might happen later on in the playoffs. We will see. But,
He's struggling right now.
I'm going to go with – it's going to go 7 games.
Okay.
I said 7, yeah.
And I'm going with the New York Islanders.
Wow!
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because Ilya Sorokin is the second best goaltender in the entire NHL behind Vasilevsky. Sorry, Kim, I have to be fair to Vasilevsky, who's won 2 Stanley Cups and has been in 3. But Ilya Sorokin is tremendous. To me, he's better than Shesterkin. Sorry, Jimmy, just got to call it like it is. I think he's better than Shesterkin. I think that if he doesn't win the Vezina this year, I think it's crap. I know Omar's had a good year, but if he doesn't win the Vezina, I think it's crap. And here's another thing. I will give you this is my hot take.
Uh-oh.
The guy who's going to step up the most for the Islanders is somebody who played for the New Jersey Devils at one point in his career. That is Zach Parise. I think Zach Parise is going to be a difference maker in this series because the Islanders are playing literally the same way the Devils played to win 3 Stanley Cups. I'm literally watching the same thing. So when anyone says the Islanders are boring, I think it's funny because it's that's literally what people said about the Devils for 2 decades. So
that is true. That is true.
The funny thing is that in the playoffs, when you look for guys who really step up, it's not always the top guy. It's mostly going to be guys that you don't expect. And to me, and maybe it's just because I'm a Devils fan and I'm biased, but I think Zach Parise, who actually had a really solid year this year, I think he could really do some damage in the playoffs.
What Neil's basically saying is that we have depth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Got Kyle
By
Palmer.
accident, but yeah. By accident. Well, I heard Islander fans for months saying, like, can we please get some depth? I'm like, you
yeah.
have it.
It's really depth. It's more sniper scoring ability, which is like I just got that with Bo. We had the chemistry flowing with Matthew Barzell, and then Boston pisses me off. And it wasn't intentional. Obviously.
Join the party.
Hurt him.
Join the party, Kim.
We made it to the playoffs without Matthew Barzell.
Yeah, that is true.
With him.
That is true.
You know, we talk about Stone coming back to Vegas. We got Barzell coming back to the Islanders here. That's our wild card in this baby.
I agree, 100%.
Also, I'm just going to say this really quickly. If for some reason, like, Sorokin can't go for a game or two for whatever dumb reason, I think Semyon Varlamov could low-key, like, steal a game. I really, like, he's been solid for several years. I don't know where the slander is coming from that I've been hearing. I don't like that. Like, he's always been rock solid, no matter where he's played.
The Varley slide, baby.
Also,
Joe?
if I don't hear Kim screaming from my house in New Jersey tonight, like, I'm going to be disappointed.
Oh, my God.
Like, I better hear that.
Yeah. Joe, what's your pick?
Islanders, 6 games.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Starts hollering and running down UBS Arena. It's all about that goaltending depth that Neil hit on. And then you have guys like Palmieri, Parise, who've already been in the playoffs, won it in the playoffs. And then you got Bo Horvat, who's playing on the piss and vinegar from his time spent in Vancouver, who's actually made a little bit of a run.
Talking about
What the hell are you saying, my boy?
Yeah, he's just stuck. He's talking about that Bo Horvat just like crapped on Vancouver in public.
Exactly. And so he's
Okay.
extra motivated.
Okay.
I understand. It's like
Wasn't wrong.
big
Those
name
are wrong.
players, but they're down a guy like Svechnikov, and that really hurts their overall chemistry. That'd be like the Rangers without Mika Zibanejad.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. I
They
got to
also
give you that
lived
one.
in
How they
playoffs.
been without Lindgren when they
Yeah.
went without Lindgren.
Also
They-
true.
I remember Carolina limped into the playoffs. Like they did not win the division until the very last day of the season.
Well, it's because
Like
the
that-
Metro's just insane. But
Right, yeah.
It's called the division of death for a reason.
Yes.
you know what
The
makes
dog.
this series, and you know what? It's I this is
It's
what I tell
Casey
you. Battle of-
Cizikas.
No, even though yes, but
Oh my God.
you know what? I'm gonna give you some ASMR here.
Oh my goodness.
We shall see.
Wow.
Of the Aho.
Well played.
Okay.
Well played, Andrew.
The one on the floor on his ass is gonna be our Aho, but yeah.
Yeah, dude. Dude, whoever look, Sebastian Aho is winning this series no matter what.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The question is, do you pick Sebastian Aho or Sebastian Aho?
I wish they were both number 20. I would have shit myself.
Oh my
No, they
lord.
have to come to an agreement. They have to meet each other and be like, all right, look, you wear 20, I'll wear 20, it's fine. Like, it'll be fine.
Fair enough.
They asked him in the locker room, "Would you start something with the other Sebastian Aho?" And they were like, "Just for the shits and giggles." Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Start the game off. Have them both.
Nice commentary. Sebastian Aho, right hook. Sebastian Aho. Oh, Sebastian Aho gets the jab. Sebastian Aho gets on top. Oh, it's Sebastian Aho turtles.
Yeah,
Or,
pretty much.
like, you know, if not that, like, start the game off with Aho standing next to Aho.
And
Just so
being
we
an
can
Aho.
see that.
Can't do it 'cause
Just for the memes, as Austin likes to say.
Still, like, no, we need them both mic'd up for game one. We need them both mic'd up.
Oh my god. Andrew,
Also, we
what's
need
your
to hear,
pick?
Also, unfortunately, we don't get to hear Jordan Martinuk say Mr. Svechnikov.
That's a shame.
I missed that.
That's a shame. Andrew?
Okay, so I'd like to see 7 games with Kyle Palmieri scoring the game winner for the Islanders.
Oh my lord. Wow.
There's
So in
some,
other
like,
words,
guy-
Islanders in 7.
That's what I would like to see.
Wow. Man,
Jimmy,
oh, man.
if you haven't
I mean,
noticed it, there's some devil's bias going on with this prediction.
clearly there is. No, listen. In all seriousness, you guys got me thinking. Because I was gonna pick the Canes, but now that I'm thinking about it,
you stick with your prediction. You don't change it. You don't.
it's
do that.
not my official pick yet. Relax.
You want me to tell you the biggest downfall with the
Go
New
ahead.
York Islanders? I will.
Go ahead.
And that is our power play.
Yeah.
And you know
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it is 100% true. Our power play, and you know what? I brought this up a few games before the end of the season. I said, you know what? At this point, and screw power play lines. Screw it. Because there's no communication. There's no chemistry on our power play lines.
Nope.
You pass it back and forth, finding nothing. I said, you know what? At this point, put out our first two lines. Put in our regular first two lines, maybe take away a defenseman back there, and just put out your regular first two lines, and I think we could do more with that.
That's a fair point. You know what? That's why this is going to be my other hot take. I have to concede. Islanders in 5.
What's wrong with you?
Islanders in 5.
You know, Austin.
That's how badly I do not trust Carolina in the playoffs. I really don't. I mean, Austin, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No disrespect to your boy Freddie Anderson, but he's kind of semi-dog crap, as Neil said. And you know what? No, hold on. Losing Shvestikov is a massive blow to that offense.
Yes.
I don't trust their offense without him. They're going to rely on Aho to do everything, in my opinion, and it's not going to be enough. And their defense is subpar. I trust the Islanders goaltending more. Islanders are better. Look, time out for you, Austin. Hold on a minute, Austin. Listen,
bro,
even though the Islanders do not score much, and Kim, you know it's true. Even though they don't score much, when they do score, they have no problem shutting you down. Islanders in 5. You can book it.
Also, like this is the Islanders team that went to the conference finals too.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
Now, Austin, you may speak. Go ahead.
I was gonna say yes. They are down without Spec.
And Pacioretty.
Oh yeah, him too. I totally forgot about
Played
Pacioretty.
like 5 games and then blew out his leg again.
Yeah, he made a play.
Yeah.
Who has
This
stepped
is
up
sad.
for Carolina since then?
Wait, what's that?
Who has stepped up for Carolina since then?
Seth Jarvis.
Seth fucking Jarvis.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, I can't tell if Austin is a Vegas fan or a Carolina fan. 'Cause I see way more passion from this prediction than the Vegas one. This is weird.
Yeah.
Austin, have you changed teams?
I don't know, man.
I thought you liked Columbus in the East.
Well, speaking of Austin's fandom, let's go to his other favorite team,
Which one?
Toronto, because they got another date
Jesus
with
Christ.
Tampa next.
All right.
Oh,
Can we
Jesus
make this quick because we all know what's going to happen?
Yeah, we all know what's gonna
Like,
happen.
we have to make this long.
Yeah, let's make this quick. Austin, I know which way you're gonna go, and we'll
No.
say it anyway.
Toronto in 7. We're breaking the curse.
Drugs.
7. All right, Kim.
Drugs.
Lightning in 7.
Tampa in 7. All right, Neil.
Gotta keep tradition.
Austin, how many years has it been since the Leafs have won a playoff series?
Oh my God.
No, answer the question. Don't flip me off. Answer the question.
Way too long, fucko.
Too damn long.
Yeah.
As I've said on my podcast about 20 times, when Toronto finally proves that they can win a playoff series, I will take them seriously. But until then, they're taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning again, and they're going to lose in 7 again. So give me Tampa in 7.
Yep.
Joe.
Tampa in 5.
Jesus.
I have no faith.
That's
Wow.
Oh, dude.
5 games?
Bro, that would get Kyle Dubas fired so quickly.
You just had gone better.
5 games? Damn, boy.
Love it. I love
Andrew?
it. Love the pain.
Andrew, go ahead.
Tampa in 7.
Tampa in 7. All right. Oh man. I mean, look. I think everybody here but Austin agrees. I have Tampa in 6.
Wow. That's not bad. That's not that
You know,
bad.
I would
But, you know, like, Tampa in 5?
Tampa in 6.
5 games? 5?
That's just rude.
All
right, well-
that's not even taking
Give
Lightning is
some
one.
credit for their talent.
Look, taking Tampa is one thing, but taking them in 5, as Austin
Yeah,
just
no,
said,
no.
That's just rude.
No.
Honestly, Joe, if you're right, man, like I'm gonna give you so much credit for it.
Yes,
Like,
seriously.
At this point, if Joe's right, I'll just go
all right, I'll give you. Yeah, Joe. I'll give
Wait,
you a
hold. Time out. Austin, what did you say?
I said, Hal, if Joe's right, I'll go buy a fucking Devils jersey.
Oh, you heard it first here, folks.
Devil's jersey. That's nice.
All right, let's make this quick with the other series here, because I think we all know which way this is going to lean. Boston and the Panthers.
No. That last series you're going to talk about, you ain't making it quick. No, you're going to sit here and you're going to listen.
Oh, you better believe I'm going to listen. But anyway, Boston and Florida. Austin?
Boston's going to shit the bed.
What?
Wow, he's going with the
What?
choke job.
And you know why I say this?
Why?
Because we've seen it before.
Wait, so Panthers in how many games?
It's going to be 7.
Oh,
7. Okay, all right, 7.
Well,
All right.
I'm just gonna say,
I was gonna say, if my man's calling a sweep, I'm walking off the set.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just letting you know now. We've seen this before, where a team has gone and been dominant all year, and then as soon as playoffs hit, they go and they shit the bed because they overhype themselves. And I mean, yes,
that's fair. That's fair.
I understand Swayman and Olmark are fucking amazing, but something just tells me the Panthers are looking at former they're watching tape to see how they can beat both of Boston's goalies.
I like it. Yeah. Kim?
I'm gonna go Boston.
Of course.
I'll say 5. I'm gonna say
Boston in 5. All right.
I'm gonna say Boston.
Neil?
I hate Matthew Tkachuk.
I
Start with that. Don't like the guy. I think he's a piece of shit.
Ouch.
Whatever. I like his brother better anyway. No, but here's the reason. Here's the real reason why Boston wins in 5. Sergei Bobrovsky is a terrible goalie in the playoffs.
Oh my lord.
He's awful.
Yeah.
And Spencer Knight had a really rough year. Like they have no goaltending whatsoever.
Well, no, I wouldn't say they have no goaltending.
Yes, Islanders are starting in like 2 minutes, I think, or something.
Oh, we know.
I hear it on the TV. I'm like,
Time out. I want to go to Neil's point real fast.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't say they don't have any goaltending.
No goaltending.
No.
And
Look
Bobrovsky.
at what Alex Lyons is doing for him.
Oh my God, we're doing this again.
You're going there?
Well, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they are starting Alex Lyon in Game 1. So there's that.
I think they are. Yes, you're right.
They probably are because Lyons actually gave a fucking fight, unlike Bobrovsky and Knight have this year.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Joe?
I'm going with Boston at 6, and Matthew
Okay.
Tkachuk is stagnant versus Boston. They're just too freaking physical. They don't need to be the super fast team. They just wear you down all 4 lines. And New Jersey almost took them down in the regular season. And I tell you that Florida's screwed.
Florida's screwed. You heard it here first.
Sam
Andrew?
Bennett chokes on the power play versus Boston.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew?
Boston 5.
Boston in 5. All right. Yep, I see you holding up the fingers there. Yeah, I have to concede. I'm gonna say 6. I think Boston wins in 6. I think the Panthers are gonna give a little bit more fight than that. So give me Boston in 6. I think Boston's just too much of a juggernaut. They've been breaking all kinds of records. They're a juggernaut offensively. Olmark is probably gonna win the Vezina Trophy. That's just my personal opinion. If he doesn't, they don't know.
Bullshit.
They don't know what they're watching. That's just me. Hey, it's
Absolute
gonna
hogwash.
says you. But anyway, let's go to the series that everybody's gonna be watching. Rangers Devils. It starts tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern at The Rock, Game 1.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
super stoked for this series. Neil's stoked for this series. Everybody is stoked for this series. I'm going to go to the Devils fans first because they have instructed me to listen. So I'm going to hear what Neil has to say first.
I want to go last.
Oh, you want to go last?
Yeah, I want to go last.
All right. Then, Joe, you're up first, my guy. What do you got to say?
Yo, come
Well,
on, baby.
first off, it's going to be Devils in 6. Why? Andre,
Okay.
a lot of Palat will come up in each and every
was
other
cool.
game, scoring at least 1 point. And then you got Timo Meyer. So you got Nico Heischer and you got Jack Hughes. But you also got
Timo.
Siegenthaler and all the other guys like Nathan Bash who will crush you. So it's going to be the guys who wear you down who live for that. So this is called Sasquatching. So the Devils,
Yo,
so they're going to wear down the.
yo, I hate to be like the puck drop's like about to happen.
What is it, Chris? What is it? New Year's Eve?
Hey,
Yo.
Kim, listen.
Look,
if-
she has to go.
Hey, Kim, I'll tell you what. We'll let you go watch the Islanders, but who's your pick for the series?
For Rangers Devils?
Yes.
Ooh.
Don't you fucking dare.
Oh,
Don't
no.
you fucking
Oh,
dare.
no.
I gave you so much love
Oh,
and hype
no.
not to do this.
Are you
Fine,
going?
fine.
Are you
Like
going
you-
against your friend here?
Go ahead.
Bias Devils. Looking
Come
at
on.
it.
Huh?
Rangers.
In?
Oh,
How many
Rangers
games?
in.
In how many games?
6.
What, 6? Damn! Wow!
Now I changed my prediction to Carolina, so screw that.
It's listen. I want you guys to win more than anything. I want the Devils to win
The
more.
experience
than
crap, isn't it?
But you know what? I have to give it to Shesterkin. I have
Wow.
to give it to Kreider and Mika. Just flourishing. You know what? The kid line has been incredible for the Rangers, but
They're nothing but
they have
children.
the firepower. They-
Nothing but children. All right, so there's your hot take from Kim.
All right, you know what, Kim? I hope the Islanders lose tonight now. I hope they lose tonight.
Oh, snap!
Why would Bernier or Vanacek? Like, it's just like, it's just like, but I want you guys to win so bad. Listen, I want the Devils to win. Please prove me wrong. Please do. I
Okay.
want.
Oh my God!
You're added to so now. You're added to the list.
Wow!
Added to the list.
And on that note, Kim, we will let you go watch your Islanders. Good luck to your team tonight. We'll be more than glad to have you back on real soon. Thank you so much.
Love you, Kim. Later.
Let's go, Islanders!
Thanks, Kim. You're the best.
Bro,
All
that's
right.
some bullshit right there.
Oh my
That's
God.
actually some bullshit.
That's interesting stuff right
I'm
there.
heated.
Austin, I'll get to you in a minute, but
Wait, am I allowed to curse? Oh, wait, I just realized. Am I allowed to curse? Is that okay?
yes, you pretty much did like 10 times, but yes. It's all right. But Andrew, you're the other Devils fan here. What do you have to say?
I'm gonna go with Devils in 6.
6. All right. That's understandable. Understandable.
I want.
This series is gonna be a bloodbath, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's like another big level of the Hudson River rivalry. Both teams hate each other. We all saw that the last time they played. It was a very tight win for the Devils, and anything can happen with this series. So I'm going
Anything
down
can happen
with
in Jersey.
that's.
Yes. You are right about that.
Okay,
He
G.
took the words out of my mouth. So it's Devils in 6.
Austin, you got a playoff game on or something, my guy?
Austin, you're not going to get copyrighted. Please turn that off.
Yeah, we're avoiding copyright infringement.
For fuck's sake, mute it.
Austin, who's your pick in this series?
What?
Very funny. Who's your pick for Rangers Devils?
That one's easy.
It's easy? All right, give it to me.
That is.
Tarasenko, Patrick Kane,
Ooh.
Artemi Panarin will open up and destroy the
You're a
Devils
piece of-
goaltending.
Wow, destroy them. So wait.
How many did you go with,
Wait.
boy?
Have you even
Define destroy. How many games?
Rangers in 5.
5?
Wow.
What?
I love
5 games.
Hey, Jim, remind me to never come on here again. Remind me of that.
Hey, hey, Jimmy, remind me to tell Austin, go bleep yourself.
Oh my God.
Bro, like.
I
this
can't
is
believe
crazy.
you said that, my boy.
Wow.
This is the same guy, by the way, that's taking Toronto to finally get over the hump, which we know.
Yep, they're going to break the curse.
Wow. All right, Neil, how do you want to do this? You want me to go or do you want to go next?
No.
Me?
Yeah,
All right,
you.
listen. Andrew's right. This series is going to be an absolute bloodbath. I see it. It's going to be from game one. You know, I just look at both teams and I'm saying both goaltenders have been outstanding all year. Shesterkin, yeah, he wasn't the Vezina Trophy winning goalie from last year. Yes, I see you, Neil. Be patient with me here.
I know where this is going already.
Shesterkin still had a really, really great year. And Vitek Vanacek, I don't think Devils fans expected this version of Vitek Vanacek. I think Capitals fans were expecting more of that. But Vitek Vanacek has been an absolute brick wall all year. He's been absolutely fantastic. You know, you look at Jack Hughes, you look at Luke Hughes. Is Luke Hughes gonna play in this in these playoffs?
I think he will.
It's possible.
It is possible. Okay, great. But you know, listen, they're gonna be led by Jack Hughes, who was an absolute superstar in this league. And with the Rangers, they're gonna look at guys like Mika Zibanejad, Chris Kreider, Artemi Panarin, those guys. But I gotta be real, and this may make fans angry. Devils in 7. I hate to do it. I'm sorry, but I just don't see a scenario where the Rangers win this series, and let me tell you why.
You don't see a scenario.
The Devils know how to shoot the puck. The Rangers don't. Okay? No. Hold on. Hear me out for a second. Hear me out.
Go on.
When the Rangers like to go for the pretty pass, and I get it. But after a while, it gets boring to watch. Boring. Stop going for the pretty passes and actually get pucks on net. Neil, you know this. Austin, you know this. That has been one of my arguments with the Rangers for years, other than playing defense.
I do know this. You know why? That's all we fucking do in Rockford, damn it.
Fair point. But anyway, that's beside the point. Those two issues have been my two biggest issues with the Rangers for years. Also, not playing in front of your goalie, which counts as defense, is another big issue. Because I have a strong feeling that they're going to rely on Igor Shesterkin to do everything, and that's not going to be enough. I'm sorry. It has to be a full team effort. And until I see that from them in this series, I'm sorry, Rangers fans. It's called being a realist. I love you guys. I love my team, but not in this series. Devils in 7.
Wow.
The floor is yours, Neil.
Damn. All right. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but all right.
He was ready Jimmy, he was ready to rip you apart.
Well, I was ready for a
yes,
game,
he was.
No, I was ready for like even down the middle because Jimmy would have made it 3v3 there.
Fair.
But here's the thing. I know everybody wants to talk about experience this, experience that, and I get it. I totally get it. But the Devils do also have some experience on their roster. And also, while the Devils are the new kids on the block, I know where the disrespect is coming from. It's coming from the fact that a lot of people don't like the Devils in general, and they don't like New Jersey in general. This has been like this since, New Jersey has existed on planet Earth. Like, this is literally what it's always been. And I've been hearing it all the last 4 or 5 days about how the Rangers are going to overpower the Devils, as Austin just said a few minutes ago. They have a lot of experience. They have a stacked roster. They have really solid goaltending. They have good coaching. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just also labeled all the things the Devils have as well. Let's count the days, shall we? They have a superstar in Jack Hughes. They have a future Selke winner in Nico Hischier. They have Jesper Bratt. They have Dogson Mercer. They have Timo Meyer. They have Jesper Boquist. They have several. Yes, the other Boquist, Austin.
The other one's better, though.
Okay, the other one fits. You're not doing this today.
We're
having this date today.
over this. Adam's much better than Jasper.
Two different positions, buddy.
Exactly. Anyway,
Andre
please continue.
Andre Palat, Dougie Hamilton, John Marino, Ryan Graves, Jonas Siegenthaler, all of these guys, and Luke Hughes as well, who has already stepped up in the league through just 2 games that he's played in. And you have Vitek Vanacek, who is only the second goaltender in the entire history of this organization to win 30 or more games in a season, and one of the most respected coaches and one of the winningest coaches in NHL history in Lindy Ruff, with Andrew Burnett as the offensive coach, Ryan McGill, who Joe is probably the biggest fan on the planet of Ryan McGill, as our defensive coach. And we have had an unbelievable season, and we are going into this playoffs with house money. Nobody expected us to make the playoffs, and damn sure nobody expected us to be as good as we were this year. And I respect the Rangers. They have a great team. It's going to be a phenomenal challenge. It's going to take everything out of this Devils team to win this series. And with that being said, that is why the New Jersey Devils are going to win this series in 7 games. It's going to go down to the wire. It's going to be electrifying. It's going to be a hell of a series, and I can't wait for it. But for anybody out there that wants to continuously disrespect the Devils, I have one message for you. We are here, and we are not going anywhere anytime soon. So you better get used to the team from New Jersey doing a lot of damage and also raising a lot of hell. So be prepared for that. And it starts on Tuesday night tomorrow, Game 1 at The Rock.
Austin?
Together, other teams are effing messed up for many, many decades, like Neil is pointing out. What now?
What now?
Austin, I really pray deep down in my soul that your prediction is right, but I gotta be a realist. I agree with Neil. The series is gonna be a bloodbath. It's not gonna be an easy series by any stretch, but I'm sorry, Rangers fan. You want to kill me on social media? Go ahead. I don't care. It's called being real. You cannot tell me, as a Rangers fan, that you are not nervous about facing this Devils team. Oh, and not to mention the fact that the Devils have much more speed than the Rangers do.
Yeah,
Take that as another factor in there. So, look, Devils in 7 for me. I'm sorry, Ranger fans. You want to kill me? You want to kill me at Madison Square Garden? You want to kill me on social media? You want to kill me out on the streets here? Go ahead. I don't care.
Islanders, 2 minutes for tripping.
Oh, wow. We already got a penalty on the Islanders. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's Jimmy. I think on that note, it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think on that note, it's time to go.
Time to go.
And I finished my.
I gotta watch, dude. I gotta watch.
Matt says Rangers in 7. All right. Well, we'll see about that one, Matt.
Well, you know what, dude?
What? Who scored already?
Let's fucking go!
I'm sure it's the Hurricanes. It's a guess.
Probably.
Sebastian Aho!
Sebastian.
Oh, wait.
It's
Sebastian Aho or Sebastian Aho? Oh, wait. Nope. Sebastian Aho, the Hurricanes.
Let's go!
1-0 Hurricanes. All right.
Imagine if
Well.
it was Sebastian Aho of the Islanders. That would be a great start.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that wraps up our playoff preview. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to keep on seeing more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you don't miss a single video or live stream. And please help us get to 10,000 subscribers. I do have something special planned for when we get there, so help us get to 10K. Austin, I see that look on your face. What's the matter?
Nothing.
No. You can't say nothing with that look on your face.
No, you said something. You said something. You said with some surprise. Yeah, we do have some. That.
You don't even know what it is.
No, I do. You know what it is? If they get guys, if you get them to 10,000 subscribers, Austin will start an OnlyFans.
Oh Lord. I despise you. I despise you right now.
Hold on. What did Joe say?
Once you get to 10,000 subscribers, you got to get Austin a nice haircut.
Oh,
Wow! Wow!
That includes this luscious beard on the bottom as well.
Oh, come on!
He's got to go egghead.
No, fuck that.
He's got to go egghead.
No, fuck that.
Come on, man. That ain't right.
And then not only that, you do a 10,000 subscribers live stream of him getting that full-on hair.
Oh my! Yo, that would be so
now,
huge.
work.
Nah, fuck
Oh
that.
my god. I can't even imagine how that would go. But anyway, on that note, guys, we're done here. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think of our picks and leave us your picks down below in the comments right here on YouTube. For OG Andrew, for Mr. Taco, for Neil, and for Jersey Joe, I'm Jimmy. This is the bottom line. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and we'll catch you next time.
Nice day.
Peace! And
Let's
take
go
care.
fucking Devils.
Let's go,
Let's
Devils, baby.
go.